What is up, everybody? Oh, music's still going. We are back. Week 4, college football. Last call live. Live show every Friday, right at 5 o'clock. Wrap up any last second line movement, injuries, notes. Cook up a little parlay. See what Friday games we got moving. But yeah, thanks for joining as always. Let's just hop right into it. As always, we talk about the line movements, we talk about the weather. Tonight we have 2 games. We've got Tulsa at Oklahoma State. What the hell is going on at Oklahoma State? Huh? What is going on there? Home favorite of 11.5. Let's see. Give me that background. Oh, okay. I see you. Yeah, right now, you know where we go. We go straight to Action Network. Great sites, great premium content that they offer. We're going to share our screen here. And tonight we have, let's try and get let's get that out of there. Let's get this full screen for everyone. Yeah, there we go. All right, so if you see here, Tulsa has all the sharp, all the big money coming in. Bets are about split on ticket-wise, but we've got, a almost 40% gap in the money. So everyone very hot on Tulsa. Let's see what the system would be. So scoring streak fade. That's going to be you're going to fade the home team as a favorite. Let's see. Game is played during regular season. Poor offensive game. So the team scored between 0 and 9 at some point the previous game. Looks like, let's see what it's looked like. Ooh, lost 3 in a row in this system. But we have, let's see here. What do we have on the total here? Scoring streak. All right. So we've got close to 600. 600 data points, getting us at a 59 win percentage. Okay. That's something to get behind. I mean, why not? Tulsa? Add Tulsa to the card? Do we want to doubt Gundy? Let's see here. And then anything on Iowa? Nothing on Iowa. Down to 1.5. Talk about it here shortly on the final cards. I've got Iowa money line. It's a just sell high spot for Rutgers. It's a ridiculous offensive performance. Not trusting Kaliki Maka to get this team to 4-0. Iowa's a team that needs to bounce back in the best way. And we talked about it on the show on Wednesday. Last 10 years, they are one of the top teams in the Big Ten when it comes to being favored by less than a field goal and winning 17-7-1. And then as a small road favorite, they're 21-8-1 in the last 10 years. So this team knows tight games. Kirk Ferentz has the poise. See line movement back up to Iowa. Looks like, just a little bit ago, back up to 2.5. Consensus got down. So money coming in as we get closer to game time. That's 7 p.m. Central on Fox. Yeah. We're going to go ahead and back the Iowa Hawkeyes as our Friday game. First off, hand up on this show last Friday. Yeah. UCLA minus 15.5 was given out. I mean, I can fully fully understand a full fade of me on Fridays. It's a phenomenon. It's unexplainable, Twilight Zone type stuff. But at the same time, when you're putting out UCLA, I mean, 15 and a half, they lose by 24. I mean, that game was never even close to covering 15. I don't think UCLA ever had the lead. New Mexico, wire to wire. Yeah. So Iowa money line for our Friday night game tonight. As always, let's go look at the weather. Didn't switch over. All right. We will pull up the weather here. Perfect. All right. Looks pretty good for tonight's games. Boone Pickens Stadium. Nice. Shit Stadium? What is that? In Piscataway. Come on. All right. Let's look at Saturday's games. A lot of sun. As we've talked about on these Friday shows, keep an eye out for the wind. Want to get it over a key number, like over 12 or 14 miles an hour. 10, not worrisome yet. Okay. 13, 14. That's a potential system play that we'll look at here. All right, so let's jot that down. North Carolina, UCF. Oklahoma, Auburn's right on the border there. I already am on that under on the card that we'll look at. That number's up to 7 now. Get it at 6.5 where you still can, folks. Wow, a lot of sunny days out here for college football. What could be better? Get the burgers going. Ooh, smash burgers. Get little bags going. Toss some bags. Come on. Come on. Win some bets. Wow, don't see a drop of rain anywhere across the country. What is the best day ever tomorrow? A lot of 80s, 70s. No wind again. 6.9. Nice wind in Missouri State. Oh, 6.9 in Missouri. Missouri. Cheeky little devil on Saturday. That game down to 9.5. It looks like Lenore Sellers officially as questionable. So that tells me he's going to give it a go. I mean, we did see, as our Missouri correspondent likes to remind us last year with Reed and Wegman debacle, healthy scratch, or not a healthy scratch, a scratch right about kickoff. Wegman starts, and Texas A&M demolishes Missouri. So he's worried about South Carolina maybe following suit there and pulling a little bait and switch, not prepared for the backup. We'll see. It's Miami game. Not as windy, no rain like last week. Very humid. Both teams used to it. Oh, 6.9 in Washington too. It's possibly a hell of a day tomorrow, boys. Baylor. Wow. Still no rain. 6.9 in USC, and that will be one of a lock for the boys. And let's just no weather to really dive into besides UNC UCF. Oh, and then 21 miles an hour on the Big Island. But Micah Aliado should be good to go, according to Timmy Chang. So the boy is back. All right. Before we dive into the locks, let's just go to that system. Windy unders. Windy unders have hit at a pretty high pace. When we look at windy unders, come on now. Share. There we go. Picks, system picks. Go here. Weather overs. Here we go. Windy unders. 13 to 34 miles an hour. That Hawaii game definitely hits it, but looks like that UCF game will also hit it. It had it over 13 miles an hour. We've got over 1,300 data points here. 57% win percentage, 11% ROI. I think that UCF game was also, yeah, it's hit. Wow, hit 4 of the last 5 times. So might have to add both of these games to the card under Hawaii Fresno, under UNC UCF. Keep an eye on UCF for that higher weather. Okay. Now, what are the locks? 2 locks this week. Both missed last week. Tough. Tough. Thanks, Arch. This week, we're back. We are back. We're back. All right. Locks. Ready to go. 2 overs at night. Enjoy your day. Come back. Get your spread going. Pop a seat on the couch. Starting off with the over at 6:30, Illinois, Indiana. Talked about this on the show on Wednesday. 2 teams that have been able to handle a schedule. Obviously Illinois played Duke, but they are not looking like they had much money to spend outside of quarterback to field a really competitive team for any sort of reasonable accolade. And then Indiana obviously has gotten noted for scheduling absolutely nobody. So preseason, I had one note on Indiana. We're going to be betting their overs. If we can get at 52.5, this could be a situation where we're covering 5 minutes into the third quarter. Like that a lot. And then USC and Michigan State. Michigan State made Boston College look like just the 2007 Patriots. And USC is going to have no problem moving that ball at home. So Michigan State, Aiden Childs, they've looked good. Nick Marsh. So they should be able to pop some points on the board too. So 2 lower totals in the mid 50s as your locks for this week. Teaser. Revealed this at the end of the show. NC State for me up to 10. That's too many points for Duke to beat this CJ Bailey led NC State team. Electric team. Undefeated start the season. Comeback win against Virginia. I think they can keep it within 10. Troy at Buffalo. Should be a pretty ugly game, folks. Get it to 13. I don't think either team could beat either side by 13. This might be 10-0 final, 10-3 final. Miami of Ohio, UNLV. Way too much public on UNLV. Miami of Ohio coming off a bye. Much needed win coming up here. I like them outright, so why not take 9 points? Nebraska up to 9 from Mayer's side. Florida up to 14, which would now you be a little more fortunate. That's 9.5. That's going to be plus 16. A couple extra free points there. Kansas from 13.5 to 7. 6.5 point teaser, pays 5-1. Already hit 1 this season. Going for another one here. A lot of plus signs. We were a bit ahead of our skis last week. Way too many minus signs. Give the dogs some extra points. And we're going to take that one home. All right, let's look at the cards. Let's look at Alex's first, a little smaller. All right, Alex's final card here. TCU minus 6.5, starting off the day. Nebraska money line, Illinois plus 6.5, Florida plus 9.5, over in ASU Baylor, Oklahoma minus 6.5, and then over 55.5 for USC is the lock. Put an extra unit on that. Him and I share a few of the same plays here. I got a full card this week. Fucked around and got a full card. Filled the whole boy up. Pause. Big time pause. Filled the old boy up? Mm, well, filling no boys up. No boy filling up. Just filled the card up. We filled the card up. Uh, yeah, a couple of the same sides. I like his lock. Uh, he obviously tailed that Baylor ASU over. Had that earlier in the week. Florida were on the same side. Oklahoma were on the same side. I also like the under in that Oklahoma game. I think some big time flexing of defenses here. Jackson Arnold being forced to throw the ball, if that's what Oklahoma is able to do. Expect some trouble for the Tigers offense there. I like the under. West Virginia, Kansas. West Virginia still has absolutely nobody at quarterback. Kansas' defense has been, a little bit surprisingly good. Took a little bit of a knock to the nose on Missouri, but Missouri is a very good football team. Very balanced, one of the most balanced teams offensive wise in the entire country. So I'm not concerned about that. West Virginia is not balanced. They will be running the ball at all times. I'm confident Kansas will keep it under. I like Nebraska with the points at home. Rule year three. Rule year three. I like BYU getting over traveling east to East Carolina. Statistics show that teams traveling over 2,000 miles east have little to no effect when you play in the evening versus having to play earlier afternoon game. So I'm confident both these offenses will move on each other. Tulane plus 12.5. It's like Simmons is out again. Doubtful. So Trinidad, all gold, everything, is going to be running it back. I like Tulane. Bayou Jew. Too good. All right, talked about this one. One of my favorite bets. Just set the tone for the day. Utah, first quarter, money line. Tough environment. Texas Tech hasn't played shit yet. Sleepy, sleepy spot. I like Utah coming out, setting the tone. Close game at the end of it, first quarter. I'll take it. Over, my favorite play here. UConn, first half team total over. Here we go. Get a little circus play in here. Ball State, man, the bottom of the MAC is truly, truly bad. And Ball State is not a good football program. So UConn, back-to-back overtime losses. I think they got over in the entire Delaware game, like in the second quarter last week. So I see some frustration points coming out early. Miami of Ohio, like I said, like them to cover. And then Oregon State in the look-ahead spot. I like them over the 5 touchdowns. Just too many points. Disrespectful. Too many points. So that's my card. That is the teaser, the locks. And then what? We built a parlay last week. Should we pull up DraftKings and do another parlay? Let's see here. Yeah, let's do that. Oops, something didn't load right. Oh, get this off my screen. All right, screen share. Let's see here. Where are we at? There we go. DraftKings. Oh, look at that. Parlay boost. Okay. As always, we don't fuck around with the Friday games. All right. How do we feel about Arkansas in this spot? Overlooking? Stayed away from that. Stayed away. A lot of money on the under. Let's go back to let's see a couple other plays here first. Real quick, scatterbrain. Let's make sure we didn't miss anything. Pro reports. All right. All right, we're back at Action Network. Tulsa. La Tech. Some sharp money. All right, let's see. Do we have to zoom out one? Where's all my percentages at? Zoom out another? Where's the damn percentages at? Come on now. Cannot have this. Oh boy, Action Network. Odds. Pro projections. Oh yeah, Army is an A+ play out of Action Network, and so is ULM. A+ plays are usually automatic. Oh shit. Lost to an FCS team, beat Kansas State. North Texas looks good. This is a unstoppable force versus an immovable object in G5. All right. Add Army to the card. Add Army to the card. Army plus 2.5. Salute the Black Knights. Army 2.5. Add it. Oh. Yeah, let's get that going. All right. So now add Army. Okay, let's look back at the pro report here. A lot of sharp money on some favorites. Missouri getting bought back up. Oh, that's back down to 7.5. Okay, so this Florida game has been going crazy. Yeah, 9.5 yesterday. All right, so back down to 7.5. Whoa. It touched its peak, coming back down. This is going to be an 8-point game, isn't it? It 100% is. Someone's going to be middling. Someone will post a middle. Shit. All right, get it as high as you can, but be on Florida. Defense has showed up for what Lagway has not showed up for. All right, pro report. Oh, Maryland. Maryland plus 10. Wisconsin without a quarterback. System play, road dogs, low totals, 59% clip. Let's take a look at the system here. It's a conference game. Spread is above a touchdown. Got to be visiting. And totals below 48. Wow, we've got, 800 plus data points here for hit to hit almost 60% of the time, 14%. There it is, 60%, 3 out of the last 5. What do you know? Interesting. Okay. All right. Let's look see if there's any other systems we want to 50%, 59, 58. ROIs 14, 13. Scoring streak fade, road dogs, Wendy's. Oh yeah, we gotta add that. Shit. We gotta add that. All right. All right, let's build our parlay. Let's do this. Staying away from the orange game. No, thank you. SMU, TCU. Yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Ooh, or should we build a round robin? Yeah, let's build a round robin while we're live. Round robin time. Okay. Yeah, let's get Miami of Ohio there. Army. Let's see, who's a live dog here? Tulane over Ole Miss. Bayou Jew. Nebraska's hit that minus. North Carolina live dog in windy conditions. His old Bill found it. Troy live dog. They've got absolutely no offense. Eastern Michigan could be very live. Louisiana has absolutely no offense. Eastern Michigan can't stop a nosebleed, though. NC State. Take as a live. Very live. Temple, Idaho. Ooh, Idaho. That's a potential upset there. Saw Delaware. The Blue Hens playing well to start the season. South Carolina, very live. Another academy team. No, they looked horrific on defense last week against Utah State. Cannot back those boys in blue. Middle Tennessee, UT Martin, Maine, Florida. Bring the season all the way back. Potential player there. Washington State, no. Stanford, no. Let's go East Carolina. Very live dog. Southern Miss. What else do we have here? Let's see. ULM. Man, UTEP looks so bad. Not even because they played Texas, but holy shit. That offense just pitiful. Malachi Nelson being a 5-star quarterback is truly insane. Wyoming could easily beat Colorado. Back to Caden Salter, though. Let's see. Cal running hot. No chance they lose, huh? Would put Hawaii in here if I knew we had a healthy Aliando. Not scared of Fresno State terribly. Scrolling back up. Liberty. Let's see. Let's see if Vasco is playing. He got knocked out last week at Bowling Green with a brutal loss. Just typing that up right now. And then we will finish off the other two. What the fuck? Okay. Came back out. All right, Vasco's playing, taking over for Berger. Okay. Still don't want any part of that Liberty team. Who knows what's happening over there? Huh. Tulane jumping out. SMU might not have the defense. Texas Tech, Arkansas, Memphis. Shit. You know what? Let's go North Carolina. And then let's go with Florida to get there to just shock the world. All right, so that's all right. $10 pays $3,500, and then round robin. Usually do 4. Let's just do 250. So payout would be, let's see, what is that? 37.50. Payouts $2,000. Does anyone else do round robins? Do you do 5? Or do you go lower? Do you do the 3? Yeah. And then we'll do 4. So 6 backs, 24. Damn. And then a $5. So if all 6 hit, we'd be taking home 238, close to $7,000. There it is, the round robin. Florida, North Carolina, East Carolina. Oh wow, very East Coast, very Atlantic Ocean. NC State, Army, Miami of Ohio. That's our round robin for tomorrow. Okay. We'll clear that. And then we'll do one parlay here before we go. A couple of our favorite bets. Let's see, get us under a couple key numbers. We'll buy a few points here. We'll go over 48 and a half in Illinois. Just take me back. Take me back, college football. Okay. The other games that we have here. Anyone have any favorite games? Let us know. All right, we'll get Oklahoma money line at minus 245. It is no longer round robin time. We will go with no, we're not going to put it on Nebraska here. Oh, wow. Gave out Toledo on Wednesday. That under was my favorite play at 51.5. That has screamed down. So let's go 53.5 under here. We'll do a six leg parlay like we do every week. And then we will add here. What else is another favorite bet? Oh yeah, Kansas, West Virginia under. Can we move the lines now? Okay, cool. Weren't able to do that earlier. 56, 57, 58 here. Just go on the number. I'm comfortable under 54 there. And then you've got, what do we got? 4? All right, 2 more. The last one will be, I like Mayor's Lock. Oh, shit. With Michigan State. Let's go over there. Over where? And our final pick for our 6-leg parlay. Do we want another over or do we want a side? We got to go over. Oh, wait. Is that our first leg? Yeah, okay. Ooh. Where do we go here? Over or side? Ooh. I think we got to go over. It's one of the first bets that I liked a lot this week. Arizona State, Baylor. The fuck? There we go. Let's go over 55.5. There you go. 18, $20 gives you 400. We've got Illinois, Indiana over 48.5. Oklahoma money line. Toledo, Western Michigan under 53.5. West Virginia, Kansas under 54.5. Michigan State, USC over 55.5. Arizona State, Baylor over 55.5. That is your 6-leg parlay of the week. that pays almost 19-1. If I don't hear or see anything else in the comments, any other games to cover, any other favorite bets from our viewers in Walk Nation, that will wrap it up for this Friday's episode, week 4. Thank you for tuning in as always. Big cards this week. Big cards. Back to basics. Unders, dogs, winners. See you at the window. Goodbye.